Welcome everybody, J.R. Fisher here. We are live today on a Friday. It's the 21st of February 2020. My gosh, 2020 guys. That's pretty cool, right? And we're going to be talking about funnels today. So let me get that page pulled up. We are actually live on YouTube, and I am live on Webinar Jam. So if you're part of my inner circle, that's where you're watching from. So we're live there too. And of course, if you go to YouTube, you can watch us live there. You can comment on both places. I will tell you that if you comment on Webinar Jam, I won't see it. No, but Jessica will. Jessica, you want to say hi to everybody?
Hey everybody, thanks for being here.
And I don't know where you're at, so good morning, good afternoon, good evening, good night, wherever you are. I really appreciate you being here. It's very, very cool that you showed up today. And I'm going to be sharing with you something really cool today. You don't want to miss this out. You don't want to miss this out. You don't want to miss out on this. My words are backwards. Okay. You don't want to miss out on this. I'm going to show you a funnel that generates us $1,378.21 a day. So if you want to make that kind of money a month, we can make it a day, and I'm going to show you how to do it. And what's really cool is I'm going to show you how you can build the same thing around your business. So you don't need our funnel, but you do need our process. Okay. The process is what we're talking about, not necessarily the funnel. But the funnel makes it all work. Okay, so that's what we're going to do today. So that's going to be a lot of fun. It's going to be real cool. You're going to enjoy it. I will tell you, if you're not subscribed to my YouTube channel, do me a favor and please subscribe to it. I would love to have you there. If you subscribe and you turn on your notifications, I can tell you every single time I upload a new video, every single time I go live, it'll send you a notification, so you don't have to be searching and trying to figure out when I'm going live. So even if you can't watch then, at least you'll know about it. You can bookmark it, you can go back and watch it later. So you want to do that, and it's bit.ly/YT-JRF. okay, so you want to do that. Next up, let's get my screens going. I got a bunch of stuff in front of me. I want you to do me a favor. I had two I guess they're called trolls that put something on my Google reviews page, and I'm asking people if you've dealt with me and if you've got some of my training, if you would go give me a good review. I'd really appreciate it. All you got to do is sign into Google. Okay, you have to have a Google account, and then search J.R. Fisher. Okay, then when you find me, I look like that guy on the book there. Give me a review, preferably 5-star. I mean, I want good reviews, right? And email me and let me know, and I'm going to give you my book for free. Okay, so that's like a $20 value. So all you got to do is go spend 10 seconds and give me a little nice review, and I will this is a PDF version of my book right there, and it's how to find popular products to sell online in 4 simple steps. So you can grab that book. So don't forget to do that. Give me that review, run over there to Google and take care of that for me. Alrighty, then you get my book for free, which is pretty cool stuff, right? Free stuff. Okay, so what is a sales funnel? First off, I want to define it before I show you how to do this and what you're going to get out of it, because you're going to get a lot out of it. You're going to get a lot of money out of this. This is a pretty cool thing. What is the sales funnel thing? Okay, why do you need a sales funnel? First off, okay, it increases ACV. What's that? Average customer value. So if you've got a customer that's spending $10 with you, and that's the value of that customer, is a $10 customer, you could maybe turn that customer into a $50 customer, or a $500 customer, or a $1,000 customer. We've had customers that come in for like a free download or whatever, and they leave spending several $1,000s. So this stuff really works, and I'm going to take you through the process and let you see it. It also allows you to offer more products. So at the time they're getting the download, at the time they're buying your $10 item, this funnel will allow you to offer more stuff to them. And it only makes sense if you offer more stuff to people. Overall, some of the people are going to buy. So it works really, really well. It also makes offers when the customer is ready to buy. Now here's the problem with not having a funnel. Let's say you got a $10 item, and you say, well, okay, they bought the $10 item. A week from now, I'm going to email them about my $50 item. Well, a week from now, maybe they got in a fight with their wife or husband, or maybe they had a bad day, or maybe they just got in a car accident, or whatever it is. They may not be in that buying mode at that moment. Okay, so when you use a funnel, they're in the buying mode. You know it because they just bought something from you, or they just downloaded something. They're engaged with you right then. So that's why you want to have this funnel, because it does it at the right time. It also increases urgency, okay? Because most often, when I do a funnel, it's going to have something in there and I'm going to say, hey, this is available now because you just bought, item A. Item B is going to be available at this discount right now, not later, but right now. So that urgency is also going to get them more likely to buy. They don't have an urgency a week from now. They just don't have it, okay? It also helps cover the cost of customer acquisition. So if you're running ads, okay, or you're doing whatever you're having to do to get that customer in there, it costs you time or it costs you money, okay? So in doing that and spending that money, if you can recoup it instantly, as opposed to saying, well, I'm going to email them in a week or two and maybe they'll buy some stuff 6 months from now, if you have a sales funnel set up, you can get that money back right away, which is pretty cool stuff, okay? And it's also an automated salesperson. Last night I made money and the night before I made money, but I was sleeping and this money was coming in because I had these automated sales funnels set up, guys. So you want to make sure they're always set up, they're always running, they're always operating. And I don't have one funnel. I got a whole bunch of different funnels for different stuff, and I'll go over that in just a second too. So this is your customer value optimization chart here, and I won't go through all this, but basically it's saying, hey, they're going to enter in through one of these ways here, through Facebook or Twitter or Instagram or one of these things here, and then once they get in there, we're going to offer them a lead magnet being something free they can download. You can also offer them a tripwire up front, which is a small cost item. It's a very, very inexpensive item. But this one here goes from lead magnet to tripwire. You can see it doing that there. When they say yes, it goes over to offering a tripwire. Now, and I'm going to go down the green arrow, so this looks complicated, but it's really not. When you offer them a tripwire, if they say yes to it, we're going to offer them another product, okay, right after that, a core product. And then if they buy that one, I'm going to offer them, Profit Maximizer or another core product, okay? If they don't take that tripwire, it's going to go to a follow-up series, and that follow-up series is going to go right back and offer them that core product again. So, in the beginning, let's say, they downloaded something from you, but they didn't take that first offer. It may be because they got interrupted. Maybe they got an email. Maybe somebody walked up to them and started talking to them. Maybe they got a phone call. So there's a lot of reasons why they don't buy. Don't think that because they didn't buy, you should never offer it to them again. If they didn't buy, you want to offer it to them over and over again, because at some point they will probably buy from you. But you got it. It's more offers. It takes 4 or 5 offers sometimes to get the average person to buy. So we got to keep that in mind. Then of course it goes through follow-up series here based on what they bought. Now, what are the key components of a sales funnel? Before I reveal mine and show you all this stuff, I want you to understand what these components are, because they're critical. And if you miss one of these components, and by the way, if you have questions, Jessica's over there, she's looking for questions, so post something in there. And I didn't even ask, where are you from? Okay, who's on the call today? I want to know like what country you're from, what city you're from, what's your name. Do some post in there in that comment section, whether you're on YouTube or whether you're on Webinar Jam, which is my inner circle group. Post in the comments where you're from. If you're having trouble with funnels or you've used a funnel, post in there, I've used funnels, or post in there, funnels rock, if you're already doing a funnel. Okay, let me know about that. I would really appreciate it. Post in those comments, and Jessica's going to be posting on YouTube for me. And I'm going to try to post them on YouTube. I can actually get to YouTube right here, but anyhow, post in there. Please let me know that you're alive and that you're feeling well. So I'm going to wait for somebody to post in there. And Jessica is monitoring our group over there at Webinar Jam. Are we getting people posting, Jessica?
Yeah, you've got Paul in Hot Springs, Arizona.
Paul in Hot Springs, Arizona. I want to say hi to you, buddy, and I appreciate you being here. You're very appreciated.
Marco is in Finland.
Marco in Finland. Marco, what time is it in Finland? I really appreciate you being here. I don't know what time it is in Finland, but I'm sure it's not convenient, so I really appreciate you taking your time out to listen. I will make it worthwhile for you.
Stacy's in Miami.
Stacy in Miami. Stacy, we're going to be in Florida pretty soon. We're going to head to Tampa, that nice warm state down there. My daughter lives there now, and she just had twin boys, so we're going to go visit them. So I'll be there, and I really appreciate you taking time out to listen to me today. I will make it worth your while today. So I really appreciate you guys showing up today. I really do, and I apologize for not thanking you in the beginning, because you're taking time out. I mean, you could be anywhere, you could be doing anything right now, but you chose to sit here and listen to me, and I really appreciate that. I really, really do. So let's get back to the training here, the sales funnel thing. Lead magnet, okay? Now, this is a key component of the sales funnel. I will tell you, not everybody uses a lead magnet. A lead magnet is nothing more than like a PDF download, 5 steps to lose weight, or 9 ways to, run ads, or whatever it is. It is something that's free that people give you their email for. That's all a lead magnet is, okay? So you don't charge for it. Now, sometimes people don't use lead magnets, and that's fine. They jump right to the next one, which is a tripwire, okay? Now, a tripwire is something that they pay a small amount for, okay? So they may pay, $5 or $10 or something like that. Now, what I like to do on tripwires, if I can, is to offer multiples of the tripwire. And what I mean by that is we do like sample cans of meat, and you can get a free can of meat. You just have to pay shipping, which is, I don't know, $7.95, $8.95, whatever it is. But I also say, if you get 5 cans, I'll give you, this discount. I'll give you even a bigger discount. And what I found is we rarely send out a single can, do we? It's almost always 5 cans. Yeah, almost always 5 cans. So if you offer multiples of your tripwire, now I know you can't always do this. I do it with our credit card knives, which I'm going to show you in just a second. We offer multiples of that. You can get 1 for free and just pay the shipping, or you can get 5 and get a little bit lower shipping, or you can get 10 and get even lower shipping. Okay, and why would they buy multiples of this stuff? Danny right there. Hey, Danny, good to see you, buddy. He's in Cheshire. I can't talk today. Cheshire, UK. Enjoy your training. Cheers. Thank you so much, Danny. Love having you here, buddy. So in doing this multiples thing, I mean, it only makes sense if you're selling more of something, you're going to make more money. Okay, so if you don't offer multiples, you're missing out. We don't want you to miss out. Okay, and I'm going to show you our multiples page in just a second. Also, a bump. And you don't necessarily use all these components in every funnel, but I want you to know about them, because that way you'll have those tools at your disposal. A bump is something extra. So, for example, when somebody's buying my book, they say, okay, I'm buying the book. Well, below that, I have a little bump on there. It says, get the audio of this book for $5 more, or $6 more, whatever it is. And that's an extra $5 or $6 that I wouldn't have had. And what does that audio cost me? It's zero. I mean, it's just a recorded file. I send it to them, okay? It's emailed to them. So having that bump will also increase your order value. And if you increase your order value, you can make more money, which is pretty cool stuff. The next is the upsell. Now, sometimes this is called your core product. But after they bought, let's say, one of those sample cans of meat from me, I take them to a page where they can buy an entire case of meat, okay? We sell survival foods. I also have courses, and you guys are learning how to sell stuff online from me now. But, the important thing is, you're learning from me, and I'm actually doing this stuff every day, okay? So it's not like I'm teaching you how to do this stuff, and I don't use these things. These are things I use. These are things that we've generated millions of dollars with. I kind of pinch myself now thinking about that we actually made millions of dollars doing this stuff. It's pretty cool stuff. So anyhow, the upsell is going to come right after your tripwire or your low offer. Okay, and then we have a profit maximizer, or another upsell. Basically, that's what it is. It's a more expensive item. So we go from free to really low cost, to a little bit higher cost, to a little bit higher cost, to super high cost. Okay, so this profit maximizer, if you start at $10, it could be in the thousands of dollars. And you're going to say, well, most people won't spend that. No, they won't, but some will. Okay, and it doesn't take too many of those to make your customer value much higher, okay, much more profitable. So I highly recommend you doing that. Super good idea to do that stuff. Okay, so this here is a tripwire, and I pulled this from one of our pages. This is a tripwire of a credit card knife we do. It's get this $25 credit card knife for free, and I made a little video of the page here. Let me play it so I can walk you around it. Okay, so there's a video playing there of me showing this credit card knife and how it folds up and everything. I list down here, you're going to get a free emergency food guide for $29. Okay, then I list some of the benefits of this knife and how it's made and all that good stuff. Now, if you look off to the right, it's defaulted to getting 10 of them. They pay $1.99 shipping, $2.99 for 5, or $3.99 for a single one. Okay, so you can see there how much they're going to pay for it. I've got some more videos down here on the product. I've got some testimonials down here on the bottom, but this is our tripwire page. This one here has made us a lot of money. They click here, they put in all their information, and once they click and put in all their information, then they got to go to their credit card page, and then they got to go ahead and fill out their credit card information, and we let them know we only ship in mainland USA, and that's because this is really a tripwire for our survival foods. Okay, so we don't want to to try to ship our survival foods, into Russia or, Lithuania or something. So we don't ship these credit card knives anywhere, because that's the only place that we really want customers, is for the US, because that's where we ship our foods. So that's one example right there. This page has been around for several years for us. It's made us a lot of money, guys. And you can take this same idea and do the same thing, whatever your product is, whatever your low end, offer is, your tripwire product, you can do the same thing as this. Look over the page. I have a timer at the top. The timer is set generally for like 72 hours. And what that means is they cookie the people. And after they cookie these people for 72 hours, that countdown timer goes. And then if they come after 72 hours, that product's no longer available. So it's real urgency, okay? It's really something that's going to go away. So they want to do that. And it can do that because the software I use, which is Kartra, and I'll show you how to get that in just a second for $1. But the software I have actually knows their IP address, and that timer is based on their IP address. So that's a pretty cool thing. So you want to have software that can do that. And then what I can do is let's say I want to send this offer to them again in 3 months. I can make that timer, expire, or that tag expire once they've been to that page, so that, 3 months from now I can send them the offer again. It's not still expired. So that's one of them. Okay. This one here, let me get to the next one here, guys. I'm trying to reach over my computer here, and it's not cooperating with me. Well, I'm going to have to hit this arrow here. It doesn't want to. There we go. Okay, so this next page here is my upsell page. Now, after they bought that credit card knife, this page pops up right here, and we offer them a sample of all these canned meats, okay? And we say, hey, it's normally 99 bucks, but you can try all of them for $59. That's a huge savings. And if you notice some of the things, and these are important, like right here in the green button, it says, yes, add the special combo to my order. So on these buttons, guys, let them know what's going to happen. This is going to add it to their order, okay? Just be real upfront about it. And then down here it says, no, I don't want to taste the best meats on earth. Okay, so we kind of funny about that. So I'm going to just kind of play this so you can see the whole page, because I couldn't screenshot it. But this is what it looks like. It's your last chance. There's a video here that plays of me telling them what these products are, and I thank them for buying the credit card knife. Then I show them what they get down here. They're going to get these 5 cans of meats. I tell them about the size of them. They're USDA inspected. It says I'd go broke in a New York minute if I did this all the time. And then I have the happy customers talking about it. Don't miss out. Click the link right here. And once again, I go for the sale, which is $59 on a $99 product. Okay, so this is my upsell. Okay, this is what happens after that low cost one. Okay, so let me get to this next page here. 1 second. And there we go. Okay, now after they bought that, it goes to this page. Okay, so if they bought that credit card knife, they bought that sample, then it goes to this page here where I'm going to offer them cases of meat. Okay, and if you notice, the first offer there is not in green. The last one's in green because that's the one I want them to buy. But the first one is $269. So on sale for $169, they can save $100. And it feeds a family of 4 for a week. Okay, and it's a case of our meat. It's beef, chicken, turkey, pork, and ground beef. So they have that combination. Or if they want, they can get 60 of the cans. Regular price is $13.45. They can get it for $795. They save $550, and it feeds a family of 4 for a month. Or the best value is a $2,690 case of meats, offer of meats, and they're going to get 10 cases for $1,490. They save $1,200, feeds a family of 4 for 2 months. Now, I think I did a little video on this page too, so you can see it all, because I couldn't fit it all on there. And then we threw in one of our 90 serving buckets, which we're redoing those now, but I just wanted to show you what we did to get them to buy the other one. Is we threw in this little offer here, mainland shipping only, and this is just an order form at this point. We're not really selling a whole lot on this page. I'm just showing you the order form on this particular one right here. Okay, so let's go over to the next one. Okay, now this here is a little bit difficult for me to show you, but this is a diagram of what happens, the processes, and this is for my inner circle, but this particular one is not a live one, because this one here we've changed prices and all that. And if you're interested in the inner circle, I would recommend you checking it out. It's JR Inner Circle / what is that, Jessica?
I'm sorry, for what?
The inner circle, JR Inner Circle.com / enroll. That's it, guys. But this is the mapping for it, and I want you to see how intricate some of the stuff can get. And what happens is when they do something, it's going to trigger something else. So if they say no, it's going to take them to another process. If they say yes, it's going to offer them more. And this is all automated, guys. I automated this whole thing, and this is something I teach, but I automated this whole thing so that all these decisions are being made all the time. I developed this particular one in Funalytics, and I have some videos on Funalytics and how to use it, but I could just drag and drop all these things here and make all these things operate. And then once I've designed it here, I actually build it out in Kartra, which I'll give you the link to. You can get Kartra for $1, which is pretty cheap. A trial, I want to say trial. But also there's a link I'm going to give you for Kartra where you can actually go watch all the things that Kartra will do for you. But Kartra will build these funnels. If you're not a tech person, guys, I'm not either, okay? If you're using something like Kartra or Funalytics here, which is how we build out all this stuff, which is how we make this money, okay, you can do it without the technical knowledge. I can show you how to do this stuff. I have training on this stuff. It's not that hard to do. And I see so many people, and the statistics today is that 83% of the people hate their jobs. 83%. And it could be because of the money, it could be because of the time, it could be because of their boss. Imagine you have a funnel like this that's generating $1,378 for you every single day. Could that replace your job? Could it do that? Ask yourself that. I think it could for most people, unless your job is, you're making, $100,000 a month or already. But most people, I know in the US, the average income is only like $62,000, $63,000 a year. And in some countries that seems like a lot of money, but when you try to live in the US on $63,000 a year, it's almost impossible to do. You can't do it. $5,000 a month, they take out taxes, you end up with $3,000. I mean, to rent a place in San Diego, you're going to spend $3,000 or $4,000 a month. So you don't even have enough for rent. Okay. So having something like this, guys, what really I want to get through your head is that you can do the same stuff. I'm no different than you, and the people out there making money online are no different either. It's just they know some stuff you don't know. And once you know, you just put this into practice. You do have to work. I'm going to tell you, you do have to work. I just watched a guy's video a couple minutes ago with Jessica, and we were both laughing because he was online and he was telling all these people that they really don't have to do any work, that they could sell his program to other people, which means they're not going to build a list, they're not going to have their own business, they're not going to have anything. And he says you don't have to have a business, you don't have to have a website, you don't have to have anything, just a bank account to put all the money in. Come on, man, come on. You know better than this. Right? That's bull. So here is the software that I'm going to recommend for you building all this stuff. It's called Kartra. Okay, you can get a $1 membership right here. You just want to go to bit.ly/Kartra-uppercase JR. You got to have that uppercase in there or it won't work. Now, what'll happen when you go there is you can watch a video. You don't have to have a credit card or anything. You can watch a video on all the stuff that Kartra will do for you, but you need a place to build these funnels, guys. You don't want to try to code all this and build pages and all this. In Kartra, all the templates are already there. You just click and drag them and hook them together, and you've got a funnel. I mean, it's really that easy. And it takes some practice. I'm not going to say, you're going to step right in there and you're going to be, an expert at it. It takes some practice, took me some practice, but you can get there. We teach a lot of this in my inner circle. There's a link there on the screen now for the inner circle. I didn't have it up there earlier, but it's jrinnercircle, right, .com/enroll. Okay. So it's jrinnercircle.com/enroll. You can go there. There's a free video you can watch. You can learn about my inner circle where I teach you all this stuff, where you, actually learn how to do all these things. Next up, and as a reminder to myself, you can build membership stuff in there. You can build sales pages in there. You can send emails. Everything you want to do with your business, you can do it in Kartra. Okay, I highly recommend it. Use our link there, and you can get a $1 trial membership. Okay, so what do you get when you join the inner circle? You will get access to all my current courses. And keep in mind, guys, if you're going to be learning from somebody, even if you're not learning from me, whoever you decide to learn from, make sure they do this stuff. Don't buy a course from somebody who doesn't sell stuff online. I mean, that's insane. You're going to learn from somebody who's not doing it. And don't let them tell you, well, I did it 6 months ago. I did it a year ago. I figured it out. I'm going to show it to you now. No, you don't figure it out. If you figured it out, you keep doing it because there's still money there. Don't believe that stuff, okay? You also get our private Facebook group when you join the Inner Circle. You're also going to get these bi-weekly coaching calls. So if you like what you're hearing now, you'll get more of that. I'll show you how to do this stuff. Yearly or more masterminds in San Diego. Relationships, man, you can't put a price on this. I've had so many relationships with people, business relationships, friendships that have made me money, okay? And you can form these relationships in the group, okay? Networking, where you meet other people that are doing what you're doing, and insight into high-level masterminds. I attend a lot of this stuff, and I bring back that information to you. Maybe you're in a country where you can't go to Dallas, Texas, and listen to a bunch of multimillionaires who sell stuff online. I can, so I go there and I bring the information back and I hand it to you guys. I go, do these things. It works really well, okay? So if you're a member of something like this, like my Inner Circle, you're going to be 12 times more likely to succeed because you're a member. Not because you joined, but because you have access to all this information, because you have access to these courses, you have access to the software. Let me get a drink real quick. I've been talking nonstop without a drink. Can't do that. All right. So this is the iceberg illusion, what people see, what people don't see, the hard work, the good habits, the disappointment, the sacrifice, the failure, the persistence to success. Okay. Now that video we watched about that guy, Jessica, was saying that he was saying you could message models and make money.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. Did he have any of the stuff below the iceberg there, or was it just top stuff?
In the video?
Yeah.
And then the video was all top.
All top stuff. He says you don't have to do anything and you can make all this money. Bull. It's not going to happen, guys. You do have to work. But here's the cool side. You can make millions of dollars. Yes, we've done it. We do it. I've had a really good past few weeks, haven't we, and everything.
Yeah.
We've been crushing it lately, but we sell survival food. In all fairness, there's that coronavirus out there, so a lot of people are like, oh damn, I need to prepare. So this is what it really takes, okay? I just want you to see that and understand that, okay? If anybody's telling you you don't have to work, that's bull. Now these are some of the courses. You're going to get the Web Cash Academy when you join. Web Cash Academy is really cool because it's me doing live training with businesses here in San Diego, where they all showed up to a meeting room and we're going through all this. You can also get Ecom Road, which is a great course for Shopify. So if you want to set up a Shopify store and integrate it with AliExpress and do drop shipping and not have to buy inventory, you're going to get access to that course too. You also get the email earning systems, which shows you how to write these emails and how to send out these emails so that they actually sell your products. I mean, that's what you want done, right? You'll also get the Digital Cash Academy. This Digital Cash Academy is a huge course, and it walks you through everything you need to know to start up, set, and run a drop shipping business. And then you're going to get all these softwares. You're going to get Facebook Ads University and all these softwares that go with Facebook Ads University. Everything from creating your ads to spying on your competition to finding the top fan pages to finding the top posts so that you can emulate some of this stuff. You get access to that, and then you get the live trainings like you're on right now. Got that smiling dude right there. He's going to teach you how to do stuff. I've got the old man beard going right now. I don't look like that picture. I think Jessica likes it though. I don't understand. I swear to God, I don't understand. All right, so you're going to get all that. It's about $46,382. I give it to you for free when you join the Inner Circle. And if you want to know how that works, go to jrinnercircle.com/enroll. You can go there and check it out. You can see what I got to offer. If nothing else, you can watch a free video. You don't have to opt in. You don't have to give up your email. You don't have to do anything. If you like what you hear, come join us, okay? We'd love to have you. Plus, you have the wonderful community. And they aren't really cheering, but I put the word there, cheering, so you understand they are cheering. See them all cheering? That's what we all look like in the Inner Circle. True that. Now, if you need help with your ads, your landing pages, your websites, any of your products that you're trying to figure out your pricing, your funnels, your emails, subject lines, headlines, ideas, if you need any help, we are there to help you out with this stuff. If you get frustrated, we're there to help you out because you will get frustrated. I get frustrated. Jessica, you ever get frustrated? She's not talking much today. I'm trying to get her to talk.
I know. Daily.
One word. Okay.
Daily.
She says daily. She's got one word coming out. Alrighty. So failures, successes, any of that stuff that you have, those things we can help you with, okay? We can help you with that. You don't have to be alone in figuring this stuff out, guys. And it's not like I'm going anywhere. I've been around since 2009. Okay, I didn't start doing this yesterday. Going on our 11th year now. and helping people and teaching people what to do. So it's not like I'm new to this. It's not like I don't do this. It's not like I don't make a lot of money doing this. And you guys can too. Join me, okay? Join the crowd. Join the I Quit the Job crowd. That's what I did. When you join the inner circle, you also have access to these forms right here I put on the screen, and it's a help form on the left, so you can actually submit this to me before these calls, and then I can actually go over your website, go over your problems, go over what you need. You can upload Word docs, so you can see that form there. Now, once again, I want to remind you, to build all this stuff, you do need the best software. Forget Infusionsoft or Keep, whatever they call it now, or Aweber or MailChimp or any of those email companies. Just forget them. Get them out of your head and go with Kartra, because Kartra does everything the email things do, plus the sales pages, plus memberships, plus products, plus funnels, plus sequences. All this stuff is done in Kartra, and it's a whole lot cheaper. Why would you spend more and get less? Makes no sense to me. Don't spend more and get less. Don't do that. So, and one last time, I want to remind you, please do me this favor. Go in and put a review in Google Reviews for me. If you don't mind, sign into Google. Search J.R. Fisher when you find me. Give a review, preferably a 5-star, okay? Email me, let me know. And when you do that, I will give you a copy of my book, okay? I'll email you a copy of that book, so you can get my book for free. So if you would do that for me, I really appreciate it. If any of you have done it and you haven't got a link to that book, send me an email, because sometimes stuff gets lost in spam and I get like hundreds of emails. So if you did this and didn't get the book, just send me an email. I'll make sure you got it, okay? And put something in the comment if you've already done it. I'd really appreciate it. That would be very helpful. Are you getting some questions over there, Jessica? Because we're up to the question section.
Yeah, Alina actually did say.
Can you speak up just a little bit?
Alina did say that she did a review for you last week.
Alina did. Okay, Alina, did you? I don't remember seeing your email. You got to email me so I know. And what I do is then I'll go back and look for the review. So if you would send me an email, you can send it to training@jrfisher.com. And as soon as I get that email, just check it out. I'll make sure you get that. No problem. And I really appreciate you doing that too.
Questions?
Yes, questions.
All right.
Hit me.
Let's see. Russell is asking, as a beginner, how would you structure your first cold traffic sales funnel with minimal investment?
That sounds very technical. Say that again. What the heck? I was like, you looked up that question. You want to do that again? Russell, I got Russell. Hey, Russell, what's going on?
How would you create a sales funnel, sending it to people who have never heard of you before with almost no money to put into it?
No money to put into it, never heard of you before. Okay, that's a really good question, actually, and that's where you're going to use the lead magnet type thing. So to sell to cold traffic, in other words, people who don't know you, don't know about you, don't know your products, don't know your services, it's really hard to do. Now, I'm not saying it can't be done, but in a case like that, I think I would have some type of download, some lead magnet, 5 ways to make better cakes, or whatever the heck it is that you do, weight loss, or exercise, or survival food. Like we'll put a survival guide out, 10 things to pack, when you're going in the woods, or 8 items to protect your home, or whatever it is, and get them on your list. Now, I will try to sell them right then. In other words, once they do that lead magnet, I'm going to offer them a credit card knife, or I'm going to offer them some sample cans of meat or something. So a lot of people, unfortunately, don't do it that way. What they do is they run an ad and they do a lead magnet and they get people on their list, and then they email them and try to sell them. But you've lost the flow. So you don't want to just send them to a thank you page and go, here's your download. You want to send them to another page and try to sell them something, okay, and another page and try to sell them something if they buy that one. That's called a sales funnel. And you have to do this, guys, because if you don't do this, you're not going to be able to afford ads on Facebook or YouTube or anywhere else. You're just not going to be able to do it. You can't make it work without a sales funnel. That's why I'm doing this training today, to impress upon you, you cannot just sell a single product. And I see people trying it every day and they get so frustrated. They're like, JR, I sold some, but I can't make up what the ads cost me. I mean, the ads cost me, $5 a customer, and I'm only making $1.50. And it's more than likely because you don't have a sales funnel. You haven't set up what I've shown you. Now those emails are important, okay? They're super important. You have to set those up too. But you've got to have the sales funnel. You've got to go from lead magnet to tripwire to core offer to profit maximizer or higher cost offer. You've got to have all those things in there. And if they fall out at any point, you got to follow them up with emails and offer them all those things. That's what we train you in the inner circle. That's what the courses train you how to do. But you got to have that. You got to have it. We got time for probably another couple questions. Jessica, you want to give them to me?
Yeah, Evan is asking.
Evan, what's up, Evan?
How do I know what to put in my sales funnel to make money?
Evan's asking, how do I know what to put in my sales funnel to make money? Wow, there could be a zillion different things, Evan. First off, I don't know what your niche is. If I knew what your niche, maybe I could help you out there. But basically, whatever your items are, let's say you're an exercise, you may want to have a downloadable that says, 9 meals you can make to lose 10 pounds in 30 days. And that could be your lead magnet. And then your actual tripwire could be, 4 exercises, to build your back muscles or arm muscles, whatever maybe you're working with men or women or, tighten up your butt, whatever it is. And that could be a $7 course. Okay. And then that could lead into a monthly of, let's say $27 a month to get access to your full course on exercise and fitness. So, that's just an overview, and I don't know what your niche is. But the other thing you got to do is test. You've got to put 10 different lead magnets out there or 10 different tripwires and see which one works. Spend very little money, maybe $5 a day, but you got to figure out what works. And once you figure out what works, you can build that funnel. You can maximize that funnel. You can increase your ads. There's a lot of stuff you can do. What else you got for me, Jessica?
Stacy says, is this funnel ideal to do in conjunction with an email campaign, or it doesn't matter the timing?
No, I think it's very important. So, what's her name again? Stacy, here's what I would tell you. At any point where they drop out of your funnel, that's where you want to pick up on the email. So you can't email them if they don't opt in. Hands down, can't do that, okay? Once they opt in, so let's say they opted in for 9 recipes to lose 10 pounds in 30 days. If they opt in there, and the next step was a $7 tightening your butt course or whatever it is, and they don't buy that, okay? So they did your opt-in, but they don't buy the tightening butt course. Then you have their email because they already opted in, and they didn't buy the $7 thing because you can set this up in Kartra to where it knows. So what I do in Kartra is 2 hours after they opt in for something, but they didn't take my tripwire, I send them an email and says, hey, 2 hours ago you got my 9 ways to lose 10 pounds in 30 days, but you didn't take me up on my offer for butt tightening, whatever it is, exercises. Here's the link, you can go back and get it. Okay, so that's the email they get 2 hours from now. So then the next day they're going to get another email that says, hey, in 72 hours this $7 course is going to expire, and it's going to go back to $39 or whatever. And then the next day I'm going to send another one that says, hey, you only got 2 days. Next one, hey, you only got 1 day. Hey, you only got 4 hours. So I may send them 4 or 5 emails after that to get them to buy that, and you'll find you'll get sales. Okay. Now, if they let's put that aside. Let's say they took your lead magnet and they took your $7 tripwire, but they didn't take your $29 a month course. As continuity. I do the same thing. I say, hey, thanks for getting my, $7 whatever it is. I have this monthly course. You didn't take advantage of it. For the next 72 hours, you can get it for $29, but then it's going back to $99. Okay. And you send them a series of emails over 2 or 3 days. The last day, you may send them 2 or 3 emails to remind them. And that's what we do in conjunction with every single funnel. Does that make sense? I hope that makes sense. Does that make sense to you, Jessica?
Made sense to me.
All right. Made sense to her, then it's got to be okay. All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and jump out of here. We've been going for how long? Oh my gosh. About 40 minutes now. I really appreciate you guys being here. If you need help, guys, I will help you for free. Okay, I will help you for free. Put your questions in the comments. Okay, if you liked this video and you're on YouTube, do me a favor, give me a thumbs up, give me a like, subscribe to my channel. I really would appreciate that. And on right next to the subscribe, the bell. Okay, ring the bell. I have to have the bell there to remind me. There's a little bell. You got to click the bell, and then you want to set it to get all notifications. And the reason you want to do that is you won't miss out on something. So I can actually notify you when I update and put a new video up. I can update you when I'm going live like this, and you'll get those notifications. Thanks for the great information. JR, that's the furry family coach. That looks a lot like Jessica. So I really appreciate you listening, guys. Put your comments in there. If you've been trying to do a sales funnel, you've had some problems, you've had some issues, put that in the comments section. I want to know what your issues are, because that way I'll know what to train you on. Okay, I don't want to train you on something that you don't need, but if you specifically need something, let me know. Now, somebody out there may be going, well, he's not going to answer my question, he won't cover my subject. Yes, I will. Yes, I will. So put that in the comments section down there. Unless I got like 20,000 of them, obviously I couldn't. But if there ain't money in there, it's not a problem to help you out. I don't mind doing that. You've got some questions, I'm here to help you out. So go ahead and put those comments in there. I really appreciate you guys listening. And Jessica always has parting words that are profound. I mean, this will rock you where you stand. She's going to have some things to tell you that, you know, I mean, you may want to get out a pen and pencil for this one. So Jessica, what are the profound things that you wanted to share today? And I know I'm not putting you on the spot because you do this every Friday, and I'm sure you're prepared. So what is it you want to share with everybody today, loud and clear?
Do the best you can with the information you have available at the time.
Do the best you can with the information you have available at the time. Let me add to that. If you don't have more information, get your ass up and go get it, okay? Go watch a video, okay? Go read an article. Go do something. You should be smarter today than you were yesterday, and yesterday smarter than the day before that. If you're not taking advantage of life, okay? You should be smarter. You should learn more. You should do more. You should see more. You should meet more people. All these things should happen every single day of your life. Otherwise, why are you here? What's the point? What's the point? The point is to become the best you can become, okay? So I really appreciate you guys listening today. I'm going to try to figure out how to turn off all this stuff because I got a lot of stuff going on here. A lot of stuff going on. And I will talk to you guys real soon. Thank you so much.